Hello and welcome to today's yoga practice to cultivate gratitude and joy. You will need a yoga mat and a yoga bolster, or as an alternative, a cushion for this practice, and potentially 2 yoga blocks. So go grab all you need for your practice and come meet me at the center of your mat in a cross-legged position, ready to begin.
Come into a cross-legged position and make yourself as comfortable as possible. So adjusting by using blocks underneath the knees or underneath the hips. Swaying the hips one side to the other, making sure they're firmly grounded into the mat at center. Then close the eyes, lengthen the spine, and drop the back of the hands onto your knees, with the palms facing up, open, as a sign of being open to receiving all the blessings life has to bring you. Keeping the eyes closed, start to take a few deep breaths in and out through the nose. Deep inhale, expand the lungs, the rib cage and the belly. Deep exhale, let it all go. Continue taking slow, deep breaths to help you tune inwards. Our practice today is all about cultivating gratitude, which in consequence brings joy into our lives. With your next inhale, bring in gratitude and joy into your body. And with each exhale, visualize everything that no longer serves you leaving your body, leaving your energy field. Inhale, draw in joy and gratitude. And exhale, release all that doesn't serve you any longer. One more, inhale. Exhale. Moving into a child's pose. Bring the hands in front of you and cross the legs. Kneeling position, chest onto the thighs. Drop the forehead onto the mat and wrap the arms around the body. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Adjusting with bolsters, blocks, or cushions, whatever you have handy. You can place them underneath the hips or underneath the forehead. And there's always the option to open up the knees a little wider, to create space for the torso if you find that is uncomfortable. Continue to deepen the breath, slowing it down. And be grateful for each breath, knowing that this is your source of life, of energy. Giving thanks for the ability to breathe, to be alive, in this present day. Moving into melting heart, slide the hands underneath the shoulders and push up into all fours. You can do this posture with blocks underneath the elbows or also without the blocks. Bend the elbows, bring the forearms onto the floor parallel to each other and the shoulders above the elbows. Hips stay above the knees. Then drop the chest and the forehead towards the mat and bring the palms of the hands to touch in prayer. Raise the fingertips up towards the ceiling, or for a different type of stretch, draw the thumb closer towards your neck. Play with it. Find the position that feels right for you, where you find an interesting stretch, and hold it there. Tuning back into your breath, and allow yourself to think of all the things you are grateful for in this moment. Giving thanks. Just a few more breaths here. Remember to also give thanks to your practice for the opportunity to take care of your mind, body, and soul every time you join the mat for your yoga practice. To release, extend the arms out in front of you. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders and push up into all fours, cat-cow. Inhale, lengthen the front of the body, arch the spine, shoulders away from the ears, open the chest. Exhale, pull the navel into the spine, compress the front of the body, lengthen the back. Inhale, arch the spine, shoulders away from the ears, look forwards and up. Exhale, round, look for the navel. Last one, nice deep breath, inhale. And exhale. And release back into neutral, tuck the toes, press the hips to the heels, lengthen the lower back, and then raise the seat bones up for your first downward dog. Walk the legs out a few times if that feels good. Release the back of the legs, stretch them out. Release the hips. Stretch out the front of the body. And then come back to stillness with both feet hip width apart. Just a few deep breaths. Realigning the skeletal system. Roll the shoulders out. Release the shoulder blades away from each other, the shoulders away from the ears, and roll the forearms in, taking the weight out of the wrist into the fingers. With your next inhale, look forwards and step the right foot through between the hands. Low lunge. Draw the hips towards the mat. Keep the left knee locked. Then sweep the arms up towards the ceiling, parallel to each other, and bend them out to the side into cactus arms, helping you open up the heart space. Legs stay strong, lock the left knee, bring the hips a little bit lower, then squeeze the elbows farther towards the back of the room. Feeling the shoulder blades squeeze together, create more space for the chest. Moving into devotional warrior. Bring the hands behind your back. Interlace all 10 fingers behind you. To start, pull the arms away from the body. Open the chest. Open the heart a little bit more. Feeling the stretch also along the left hip flexor. And exhale, bow forwards, the forehead towards the ground, arms up towards the ceiling. Stretching and releasing the shoulders, the arms, allowing the head to hang below the heart, bringing new oxygenated blood to the brain, helping with creating more clarity for the mind. To release, pull back with your arm strength, raise the torso up. Place the hands onto the mat, step the right foot back, downward dog. Take a deep breath as we prepare for the other side. Inhale, look forward, step the left foot through between the hands, long lunge, right knee locked. Sweep the arms above your head, palms face in towards each other, arms shoulder width apart. Bring the hips a little bit lower, lock the right knee. Now bend the elbows, cactus the arms. 90-degree angle into the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other by pulling the elbows towards the back of the room. Open the chest. Devotional warrior. Reach the arms behind your back, interlace all 10 fingers. Bring the right heel onto the mat. Lock the right knee once again. Pull the arms back, open the chest, stretch out the shoulders and arms. Exhale, bow forwards. Drop the head, reach the arms up. Challenging on your balance, use your leg strength to hold it here. Release, pull back with the arm strength, raise the torso up. Place the hands onto the mat and step the left foot back, downward dog. Taking a flow, raise the heels up, shift the weight forwards, high plank, push the floor away. Bring the shoulders beyond the wrist, bend the elbows and break your plank. Bring the knees, chest and chin down, keep the elbows into the waist, hips into the air. Inhale, slide forwards, upward dog, opening up the heart and the chest, stretch out the front of the body. Exhale, forehead down, tuck the toes, press the hips to the heels, downward dog. Second set, inhale, raise the heels up, shift the weight forwards, plank, hold it here. Break the plank, one at a time, we're all together, knee, chest and chin down onto the mat, elbows into the waist, hold. Inhale, slide forwards, upward dog, push into the floor, extend the arms, drop the shoulders down and back. Exhale the forehead down, tuck the toes, press the hips to the heels, downward dog. Last one, inhale, raise the heels up, shift the weight forwards, plank, hold it. Bring the shoulders beyond the wrist, bend the elbows, broken plank, knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, slide forwards, upward dog, push the floor away. Exhale the forehead down, tuck the toes, press the hips to the heels, downward dog. Well done. Shift the weight forwards, come into a plank, and then drop the knees, hips down, and the forearms onto the mat for Sphinx. Forearms parallel to each other. Drop the shoulders away from the ears and back. Open the chest, open the heart center. And with each breath, taking in more joy and gratitude for your heart, for yourself. Release, lower your forehead down, make a pillow with the hands, rest the forehead onto your hands. Tent. Slide the hands close to the chest, open them up the width of your mat. Then slide them closer to your waist if you're quite flexible in the spine, or up closer to your shoulders if your spine is a bit tight. Then take a deep breath and push into the floor, raising the torso up. Allow the hips to hang heavy. Shoulders away from the ears and back. Open the chest. Open the front of the body. Deep stretch also for the psoas muscle. Take another deep breath in, taking in joy and gratitude. And exhale, release. Lower yourself down. Make a pillow with the hands. Rest the forehead onto the pillow. Gate arm stretch. Slide the hands close to the chest and then extend the right arm out into a 90-degree angle from the body. With your left hand, push into the floor. Roll onto the right side of the body and slide the right hand either down closer to your glutes or up farther away from the glutes till you find the desired stretch around the right arm. Once you've established where to hold the right arm, bend the left knee, bring the left foot behind the right thigh. And option to stretch the left arm back, have it hanging there, or grab a hold of the left ankle. It's a deep stretch for the chest, shoulders, and arms. Great posture to support your heart center, creating more space, more openness. To release, slide the left leg out, bring the left hand down, roll onto the front of the body, other side. Bend the right arm, slide the left arm out, roll onto the left side of the body, and decide whether to slide the left arm down or up. Find an area, a stretch that suits you today. Then bend the right leg, bring the right foot behind the left thigh. And stay with your right hand in front for support, or reach the arm back and hold on to your right ankle. If you find that the neck is uncomfortable, slide a block underneath the ear. Make sure there's no pain or discomfort in the neck. As we passively stretch and release the chest. Change, slide the right leg away, roll onto the front of the body, hands underneath the shoulders, and push yourself up into a kneeling position. Take a deep breath here as we prepare to go into our deepest back bend of today's practice, Camel. Raise the hips up above the knees, open the knees hip-width apart. Option to keep the feet pointed or tuck the toes. This creates less distance between hands and heels if you wish to reach back. Hands onto the lower back with the fingertips facing down as if you were sliding the hands into your jeans pockets. Then squeeze the elbows in to start opening the chest. Press the hips forwards, maintain them above the knees. Take a deep inhale, stretch up, lift up, create the space between the vertebrae, and start to move the gaze up towards the ceiling, towards the back of the room. Find your deepest back bend of today. Either stay with the hands onto the lower back for support, or if you're ready for more, right hand onto the right heel, then the left hand. Press the hips forwards more, raise the chest up, opening up the thoracic spine, compressing the central nervous system, great for de-stressing, and opening up your heart center. One more deep breath here. A lot of emotions can arise in this posture. Simply notice them and give thanks for whatever comes up. To release, place the hands onto the lower back. Inhale, raise the torso up. Bring the hips to the heels, half tortoise. From kneeling, sweep the arms above your head, palms touch. If the lower back does not appreciate the forward fold with a weight bearing, then please walk the hands forwards instead. Otherwise, take a deep breath to stretch up. Activate the side core muscles, lengthen, and exhale, fold from the hips with the lower back flat, trying to reach the forehead to touch the ground before the fingertips. Even if the hips lift up off the heels, it's quite normal. Once the forehead and the hands are on the floor, press the hips back towards your heels and keep stretching the fingertips away from your hips. It looks similar to child pose, but it's active as you stretch and strengthen the back muscles. Take a deep breath all the way down into your belly, trying to expand, but finding that resistance onto the thigh, which creates that internal massage, the internal compression for your organs. Release. Press the hips towards the heels. Extend the fingertips forwards. Inhale. Come all the way back up. Sweep the arms out to the side. Walk the hands in front of you. Cross the ankles. Tuck the toes. And if the knees are okay, do the crossover by walking the hands back to bring the hips behind the heels. Otherwise, drop the hips to a side and bring the legs in front. Half cow, forward fold. Extend the right leg forwards, bend the left knee, and grab a hold of your left ankle with your right hand. Place the left ankle on the outside of your right glute, and allow the left knee to drop forwards. Now, depending on your skeletal alignment on your body type, the knee might stay quite up or down lower. Find a place where you can feel a deep stretch along the outer left glute and stay there. There's no need to push or pull into any posture that doesn't feel right for your body. Leaning slightly forwards if the body allows it. You can tiptoe the fingertips forwards or keep them by the side of the hip. Those of you with the flexibility, grab a hold of the foot and pull the right toes in towards you as an option. Release, walk the hands back out. Raise the left knee up, extend the left leg, other side. Bend the right, bring the right foot on the outside of the left hip. Adjust, make sure there's no pain in the knee. And then keep the hands by the side of the body or lean forwards, walking the hands in front. Option to hold on to your left foot and pull the toes in. Drop the head. Give the time to the body to experience the stretch. Release, walk the hands back out, raise the right knee up, bend both knees, cobbler, soles the feet touch, drop the knees out to the side. Start with the hands behind the hips to help you forward rotate the pelvis. And if your pelvis is a little tight, you may want to slide a thin block underneath the hips. Try to slide off of it to find the forward rotation. Either stay with the hands here if you're finding it challenging to forward rotate the pelvis, or if it is forward rotating, thumb on the inside of the soles of feet, 4 fingers on the outside. Drop the head forwards and allow the torso to hang here. Press the elbows onto the inner thighs. Completely relax. Opening up the hips. This area of the body tends to store quite a few trapped emotions, trapped energy. Breathing into the posture, allow the space and time for it to release. Change. Walk the hands back up. Bring the knees together. Turn to face the back of the mat and lie down. Savasana. Supported fish. Bring the arms by the side of the body. Raise the torso up and slide a bolster or a cushion underneath the back. Lie down onto your bolster. Drop the arms out to the side and allow the body to fully relax. Stretching and opening the chest once again, opening up the heart, creating space for more love, more joy to enter. Remember what you are grateful for. There are so many benefits to practicing gratitude. It helps reduce depression, lessens anxiety, supports your heart health, relieves stress, as well as improves sleep. The list of scientifically proven benefits could go on and on, as it also helps with your mental health, improves self-esteem, self-care, willpower, and the list can go on and on and on. But the most important thing is when you practice gratitude, you create space for joy, and the whole body can feel this on a cellular level. Tuck the chin into the throat. Bring the arms by the side of the body to support yourself as you push up to release the bolster or the cushion from underneath. Then lie down. Open up the legs and the arms a little wider into your final Savasana. Bring all your attention, all your awareness to your breath, to this present moment, and to how you feel. Take a few more moments here to notice how you feel. Stay as long as you wish, as you can, in the comforts of your home, nurturing and feeling this sense of gratitude throughout the whole body. And remember to take this sense of joy, of appreciation and gratitude with you throughout your day, even after you leave your practice. Have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.